It's important that individuals understand that we cannot allow private citizens to have access to this private information. And pausing funds for the purposes of individuals bowing to the knee of the President of the United States, basically being subjected to ideological litmus test. Individuals who do not follow his prescriptions, his policy prescriptions. This is a democracy, a representative democracy. And it's important that individuals understand that there are co-equal branches of law that need to be respected, and that states, again, have a unique responsibility to ensure that the Constitution is followed, the constitutional order of things here in this great country. And so that's why we are standing up. We're defending the Constitution. We took an oath to the Constitution, not to a man, but to the Constitution. And let me just say to the brave soldiers, the amazing individuals at the Southern District of New York, Danielle Sassoon, she's a profile in courage.
Okay, first of all, she had a lot of great things to say there. You know, it was very, very eloquent sounding, well articulated. However, there's some problems. Number one, she says, "Oh, we took an oath to the Constitution." You know, not necessarily, not in this order, but she mentioned the Constitution. They only want to follow the Constitution when it benefits them. Number two, taking an oath to a man, or swearing an oath to a man, or whatever she said, allegiance to a man. Well, they did that with Biden and anyone else that was, on the left or Democrat. But now that it's someone on the right, quote unquote on the right, they don't want to. Oh, no, now it's we got to follow the Constitution. And she's taken an issue with we can't have a private citizen having access to other citizens' private information. First of all, they've been doing that for decades. They do whatever they want with our private information for money. They sell our information for money. And secondly, that's just a red herring. They don't care about our private information. They're trying to make it look like they care about our private information, when really it's about the fact that they don't want their crimes being exposed. And here's some commentary from Stephen Gardner.
All right, so Letitia James has called for Elon Musk to be hauled to the Southern District of New York to be arrested, that he is illegal, that he is going against the Constitution. Elon Musk has been specifically tasked by the sitting president, the chief executive of the entire country, to root out corruption and fraud. She doesn't want corruption and fraud rooted out unless it's against her political enemies. Hence, all of the stupid, wasteful lawsuits against President Trump. So she wants him to basically bow down to her. She says it's to bow down to the Constitution, but really it's to bow down to her. Now, what is Elon Musk and his team of geniuses finding? Oh, wouldn't you know it? Tens of millions of dead Americans over the age of 100 that are still receiving Social Security checks. Let me go ahead and show that to you now, because I found it to be absolutely fascinating.
And what you guys are going to see in here is that there are people, and this, I can't believe, when I saw this list, I was just in shock. If you look at the age brackets, 40 to 49 and so on, all of the age brackets below that and above that in age, there's tens of millions of people in most of the age brackets collecting. Why are all these dead people Anyway, here we go. You guys ready? All right, hold on to your shorts.
Check this out. Libs of TikTok says, "Holy schlit, this is insane. I wonder how many of these dead people voted for Joe Biden in 2020. According to the Social Security database, these are the number of people in each age bucket with the death field set to false."
Now understand, these are not just people collecting Social Security, because they're supposed to be, that their death, like he said there, their death field is set to false. Okay, so here we go.
Maybe the Twilight book series is real and there are a lot of vampires collecting Social Security.
I said the same thing. It's amazing. I think it's funny to hear him say that because I started saying the same thing. When I first heard this, I'm like, yeah, okay, there's all these vampires out there that have been living for hundreds of years collecting Social Security. In that case, I think everyone's going to sign up. They're going to want to sign up for the Social Security admin vampire program. So that I wonder how that retirement program works.
Well, let's look at this. So we've got, look at this. Let's go down to 100, right? The average person dies in their early 80s. A lot of people are becoming centurions, but look at this. 4 million, 4.7 million, 3.6 million, 3.4 million. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody that's 360 years old is still having a Social Security check mailed to them?
360 years old having a Social Security. Now, granted, it's one person, but who in the hell is this person collecting? Who is this person? Where are these payments? Who are these payments going to? Right? I mean, the country is only about what? The United States is about 243 years old, I think. So you've got somebody 300 and, I mean, come on. Right? This person's far older than the Social Security program is, and they're far older than even the country itself.
1,000 people over the age of 220 are having a Social Security check sent to them. Think about this. We're talking about tens of millions of people that are receiving a Social Security check. So now you go back to the original comment from the libs of TikTok. Are these the 20 million people that voted for Joe Biden in 2020, but magically never showed up to vote for Kamala Harris in 2020?
Yeah, I think that, listen, that's a very good point. Think about that. These people, there was like 20 million extra voters in 2020, right? And now all of a sudden this election, they're not there because they know that people are looking for that kind of stuff now. So where have these people been all of this time? Well, they've been right exactly where they still are, in their graves.
2024? Where did all of those people go? Was she really that bad that those people just said, you know what? We wanted her to be vice president. We love being Democrats. We love this country. We love Joe Biden. We're going to stay home. I don't think so. So maybe that's what's going on here, right? So now you have Democrats going on national TV every single night saying there's real danger because of an unelected person by the name of Elon Musk. Never in American history has Social Security checks been on the line. But now, with Elon Musk accessing Social Security and the U.S. Treasury, there's real danger you might not get your Social Security.
Yeah, there's a real danger because the danger is for them because their criminality is being exposed. And all of these different government agencies and the methods in which they've been laundering money or funneling money to certain individuals and organizations, whether it be domestically or internationally, it's all being exposed.
Security check. I beg to say that there's a real chance that these dead people are not going to get their Social Security check. And guess what? If they don't get their check, there's more money in the Social Security Trust Fund. That means that that program that many of you that watch me are dependent on or receive money from, that it's going to last longer. It's not going to go bankrupt as fast. It's still going to go bankrupt, but maybe with all of these billions and billions and hundreds of billions and even trillions of dollars that they're finding, maybe we can actually keep Social Security going or find a better way. Maybe we say, okay, from this age forward, no more Social Security. If you're already on there, you get Social Security, right?
And I think that's an excellent idea. Yeah, I mean, look at all this money Americans have been losing. If you take the national debt right now, which has been racked up without our permission due to corrupt representatives that were supposed to be representing our best interest, if you take the 36 trillion in debt and you divide that by the number of people in the workforce, it was 100 and some million, I think. I did the math on it a while back, and I think each person, if you took 36 trillion and divided it by the number of people in the workforce, I think each person in the workforce would get like I think it was 219,000. I can't remember for sure, but it was 200 and something thousand.
Right? But things have changed, but there is no risk. Let me be clear. There is no risk that living Americans that deserve Social Security will not get their check. President Trump has guaranteed it, and Elon Musk, he's going after corruption, not people that are entitled because the government took your money and then is now just giving you back your own money. So Letitia James is absolutely wrong, and so are the other Democrats.
Yeah, she is. She's absolutely wrong. Like I said in the beginning of the video, Letitia James tries to make it sound like, well articulated and that she's really speaking some, with diplomacy, and she wants what's best for everyone and this and that, and, we need to be following the Constitution and all this. And no, it's because their criminality is being exposed and they don't like it because it's going to affect their deep pockets. Well, what they would like to be their deep pockets. The deep staters want their deep pockets. Is that any surprise?
But Musk and his team of geniuses aren't the only ones discovering money issues. Internet sleuths here on TikTok and Twitter, they're discovering real issues with some of the judges that are blocking President Trump because of personal reasons.
Oh yeah, wait till you hear this. This is going to make you real happy.
Remember Judge Juan Merchan, how his daughter was making millions and millions of dollars milking the
I have to comment, I love it the way he did like he's milking the cow motion. That is awesome. That's awesome.
Stormy Daniel story out in New York, and using that story to raise over $100 million for people like Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hakeem Jeffries, and others. So we've got some really corrupt judges, and now we've discovered another one.
Yeah, we have corrupt judges attempting to use their positions to interfere with the process of lawful, legitimate justice being carried out. These are all part of the deep staters.
You thought Mitch McConnell, the turtle, was a bad dude. Well,
Mitch McConnell, he talks like this. It's real slow. He's just, yeah, that guy should have retired like 20, 25 years ago.
now we have Judge McConnell, who is actively blocking President Trump.
Oh, another McConnell. Big surprise.
And this is why Elon Musk is saying, wait a minute, if we find evidence of corruption, we should be able to impeach a sitting judge.
That's right. Now, I'm not sure if they're elected, if they're an elected judge, I think they can be impeached. They should be able to be impeached. If they're appointed, I don't know, that may be a different process or a different situation, but yeah.
Now, Democrats say that this is wrong, but when you follow the money, you start seeing what is actually happening. So let me put that up on the screen and let's look at that together. Okay, activist judge who blocked Trump's spending freeze has hidden money ties.
Oh, hidden money ties. I wonder, what could it be?
Federal Judge John McConnell failed to disclose his role at Crossroad, Rhode Island, while ruling against Trump's spending freeze. His nonprofit received $128 million in government funding during his 18-year board tenure, including $42 million between 2020 and 2023.
128 million. Is that all? What a eensy weensy little amount. Yeah, no influence there whatsoever. No, not at all.
Rhode Island, a plaintiff in the case, already sent his organization 2.9 million in 2025. The federal judge, the judge ordered federal funds to keep flowing. Why does he want stuff to keep flowing? Because he's personally benefiting from it. Follow the money and you will follow the corruption. Now it says
That's right, folks. There's your financial incentives. Deep pockets, right? Deep pockets.
right here, a judge must avoid all impropriety and appearance of impropriety. This prohibition applies to both professional and personal conduct. A judge must expect to be the subject of constant public scrutiny and accept freely and willingly restrictions that might be viewed as burdensome to the ordinary citizen.
And there you go. So I'm going to leave it right there, guys. I'm going to leave the link below so you guys can check out the video for yourselves. But this is a powerful video. I would highly suggest subscribing to Stephen Gardner's channel. He does great work. He's been around for a while. I remember watching him years ago when he was in his earlier days. Great guy, great videos, very upstanding, morally and ethically upstanding man. Check out his video. Link is going to be below in the description. And I will see you guys soon, or you will hear my voice soon. All right. Have a blessed evening, everybody. And remember, this corruption is, all of this is a result of us getting away from God and Christ as a country. But we'll talk to you soon.